is a journey. I believe it's a proactive way to live a life. It's a way you create your story, your meaning of your life. And the decisions you make and how you learn sort of are what's writing that story. And so learning is more than just content. It's self-development in the sense that it's learning to learn. Learning how to be open-minded. Learning how to quiet your ego and have humility. Learning how to really listen. Learning how to relate and engage. Learning how to make, do, experiment, think critically, think innovatively, and to collaborate with others. And that, if you will, is the journey that we all are on. And understanding that other people are on a journey and need help just like I and you need help. There's the side where you get to where you love learning, and if you're not learning, you feel something missing because you know the world is continuously changing. How the world has evolved, how humans have evolved, how we as Homo sapiens have evolved. And everything really is changing all the time. Our workplace, our home place, our school place, and learning is how do we continually adapt. So learning is life, okay? And the measure of our life is greatly influenced by how much and how well we learn. And ultimately, do we continually learn? And so many people, that I've met in life and are stuck. They're stuck in a place, okay? And they don't know how to get out because they're not learning. It didn't work. So to change requires learning. To grow takes learning. To develop takes learning. To adapt takes learning. And so I think it's life. I think it is an innate life form inside of us. I had a very memorable conversation last Friday morning that was eye-opening to me. One of my mentors, Dr. Lyle Bourne Jr., Professor Emeritus, Chair Emeritus of the Psychology Department, University of Colorado. And we were talking about learning, because he is a world-class expert in training and learning. And we were talking about the power of humility. And I asked him, what did humility mean to him? And he said, listening. And I said, well, what does listening mean? And he asked me, what do you think it means? He's a great guided master. I think it means really hearing and trying to understand. He said, I said, what do you think it means? He says, I think it means really hearing and actually reflecting on what you've heard. And if you've heard something that differs from what you believe, to actually, quote, trying that on and making believe you believe that and think through how that would change your life. And that was a phenomenal learning experience, because there in that conversation, he broadened my whole concept of listening, especially with the concept of trying out new ideas, because if you rehearse them in your mind, you're more open to at least evaluating them. And then the conversation continued, and he said, over the years I've come to the conclusion that conversation is so vital to learning, because when we converse, the whole process of conversing makes us think through what we believe, what we're thinking, how to say it, how to engage other people, and we learn by talking. So you hit me with a good question at the right time. I happen to have like a couple of aha learnings.
Hi, I'm Russell Sarder, Chairman and CEO of Netcom Learning. Netcom Learning's purpose is to promote the values of lifelong learning. The moment we think we know it all, we stop growing. Develop the passion for learning, be a lifelong learner.